Hey, what's going on? I hope you're doing good throughout this whole lockdown quarantine. And I do want to apologize for having this video out to you so late. The first video that I did edit, the computer crashed and file was lost. And then on my computer, it literally blew up. Don't know how, but it did. But I'm sending this video out from my phone. Quality may be a little bit low and editing may be a little bit low, but yeah, here I am. Let's hope this video amplifies your workout, adds something to it, and yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. What we're gonna do first is our warm-up. We're gonna do 2 warm-ups. We're gonna do them a minute each. First one is gonna be Frankenstein. We're gonna have our arms out like this, and we're simply just gonna alternate legs, trying to touch our toes and our fingertips together. We're gonna do that for 1 minute. And then the other warm-up is called the inchworm. So with the inchworm, we're gonna stand feet together, knees bent. We're gonna go ahead and bend all the way down to the floor, and we're gonna walk it. Just like that. As we walk out, we wanna have a tight core. And yeah, so just throughout the whole movement of the exercises, keep your tummy tight, keep your core tight. The reason why I picked those 2 as a warm-up, first one, the Frankenstein, it's working our posterior. So all the back muscles, the glutes, hamstrings, calves, and it's basically a stretching portion as well. As you come up, it's getting stretched, and for the time period that we're doing it, it's warming up our body. And the inchworm, because it's working our upper body and core. So we're gonna do those for a minute, 2 rounds of those, and then after that, we're gonna go ahead and go into our workout, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and start with the workout. With this workout, we're gonna have 3 upper body exercises, 3 lower body exercises, and 2 core exercises. Throughout this whole motion, we are gonna be working the core, having a lot of our movements are gonna incorporate stabilizing the core. And each exercise will be in a interval of 30 seconds. So it's kind of like a HIIT cardio workout where we're moving a lot more and having a shorter amount of rest. And for that being is to, burn more calories than what we normally would during 10 to 15 rep ranges. And yeah, we're gonna do this for 3 rounds, and you should be able to complete this workout within 15 to 25 minutes, give or take on how fast and efficient you do it. Keyword efficient. So don't worry about time, just don't worry about completing it in 30 seconds, but do as much as you can in 30 seconds with good form. That's what I mean to say. So we're gonna go ahead and so I'm gonna go ahead and show you the 3 upper body exercises that we're gonna do first. One of them, first one, we're gonna do downward dog to push up, and then floor planks, floor side to side planks, and tricep dips. With the downward dog push up, we're gonna start in a downward dog position. You can have your knees bent, it doesn't have to lock out like that. Then again, it's a downward dog. We're gonna walk out. And as we walk out and we're in the planking position, bring your knees down. You can cross them together or keep them like this. And we're gonna push up. When we push down, when we're doing the push-up position, remember, we don't want our elbows flaring out. That can cause elbow pain and as well as shoulder pain. So keep them tucked in, tight in, and down and back. Next upper body workout or exercise would be the floor planks. We're gonna get into a planking position. Make sure your back is flat. So no butt in the air, no hips down. Again, if we have those, we're gonna create lower back tension, and we definitely don't want that. We still wanna be progressive and, you know, pain-free. So we're gonna go ahead and just walk side to side simultaneously with our leg and arm, keeping the core tight at all times. And we're gonna do that for 30 seconds again. After you complete that, we're gonna go ahead into our last upper body exercise. It's gonna be the tricep dips. So the tricep dip, come down into like a seated position. Have your fingertips pointing towards the heel of your foot. It could be at the side right here. And we want to raise our hips up. And as we raise our hips up, our arms should lock out. And as they lock out, or as we go down, they bend. Try to keep your hips up as high as possible. And we're just gonna go down and up, down and up. Keeping the tension in our triceps. And again, we're gonna do it for 30 seconds. After you're done with the upper body portion, rest for about 1 minute, and we're gonna get into our lower body exercise. We're gonna move on to the lower body portion. Again, 3 exercises, 30 seconds each, 3 rounds of them. We're gonna go ahead and start off with the squat kicks. What the squat kicks will look like, will be you're simply just squatting down, and as you come up, you're kicking. Here we're working our glutes, hamstrings, and our quads. We want to squat as low as we can and kick. And we're just going to alternate for 30 seconds. Second exercise would be our stationary lunge pulse. So we're gonna go into this 90-degree look. This should be 90 degrees. The back should be 90 degrees as well. We're just gonna come up and we're gonna pulse for 30 seconds. And then same thing on the other side. 90 degree angles, and pulse. There's predominantly the quads and the glutes. Last exercise, we're gonna work our adductors and the glutes as well with a side-to-side squat. Side-to-side squat is gonna look like this. And as we squat down, we want to have an upright body, chest out, and squat. It's okay for your knees to go past your toes, but make sure you're not leaning too forward, because then it takes the tension away from the glutes and more into the knees, which accumulates into knee pain later on. And we definitely don't want that. So after you're done with the lower body exercises, we're gonna rest for a minute again. And after a minute, we're gonna get into our core exercise. Core portion of this workout, we're gonna have 2 exercises, 30 seconds each, and it's gonna be for 3 rounds. So we're gonna go ahead and start off with the planks. As you all know, we love the planks. So we're gonna do this for 30 seconds. Remember, no back rounding, no hips up, no hips down. We want our back completely flat, core engaged, and hold for 30 seconds. After that, we're gonna go ahead and move into a more advanced core workout. It's gonna be the 4 quadrupt or 4 quadruped alternating arms and legs. How that's gonna look like is we're gonna go into a cat-like position, knees off the ground, and simply alternate your arms and legs. Left arm, right leg out. Right arm, left leg out. And same thing with the plank. We don't want to overarch back. That'll create lower back tension. So have it a little bit straighter. Butt should be a little lower. And alternate. If you have a hard time keeping balance like this, you can go ahead and bring your knees down and alternate. Again, for 30 seconds and 3 rounds. That's all I have for this workout. Sorry, it's a little segmented. I can't edit it the way that I want to without, with having such a limited resource right now for technology on my end. So like I said, you can do this workout for 15 to 25 minutes. Use the timer on your phone or a stopwatch to keep track of the 30-second intervals and also your rest time. With your rest time, if you feel like a minute's too long, you can go ahead and digress it down to 45 seconds, 40 seconds, 30 seconds, depending what you're comfortable with and how much of an expert you'll become out of it. So yeah, like I said, you're gonna do it in a fast, efficient, controlled fashion. So keep in good form, and keeping good form is the key here. Keep the core engaged for all movements, and yeah, you should be adding this to the start of your workout as a warm-up, which is a great all body warm-up in it, or if you'd like, you can add it at the end of your original workout for a fat burning effect. Other than that, that's all I have, and yeah, stay safe. See you soon.